Northland, Brewing, Indian River. You probably can't hear me because it's not loud enough. How about that?
Perfect.
In the back, you guys can hear me all the way back there? All righty, good stuff. How you guys doing tonight? Good, me too. I'm John Reed, I'm your host. I'm excited to be here. It is a little tricky for me to do comedy the day after the solstice. There is a lot of sunlight out here. I think doing comedy in the daytime is a lot like having sex with the lights on. For somebody way more confident in their material than I am. All right. I will tell you a little bit about myself. I got into a really bad car accident a couple of years ago, which is how I like to say it because I think it sounds way cooler than I got into a really bad rollerblade accident a couple of years ago. I was skating home from work and a car going like 60 miles an hour just smoked me from behind. Rollerbladers have no natural defenses against cars. We're basically like very slow deer in reflective gear. I was at the hospital for 3 days after the accident for them to fix my legs up with surgery, and the doctors kept telling me how lucky I was, not only to be alive, but that I was likely to make a full recovery. I said, wow, white privilege does work in mysterious ways. Hey, I like this guy. He's my favorite audience member so far. It was wild learning how to walk again. Learning how to walk again, it felt a lot like having to do fractions again as an adult. I was like, man, if I knew I was going to have to do this a second time, I would have paid way more attention the first time. And physical therapy is a lot like school for your legs. And the physical therapist and the teacher sound almost exactly alike. They were always telling me stuff like, we think you could be making a lot more progress if you weren't showing up so high every day. I am a lot more popular with deer now. After being hit by a car and going away for 3 days, they got excited. I'm basically like Dear Jesus for them. These guys were like, he has risen. And being Dear Jesus is way more work than I ever thought it was going to be. I've got to baptize deer. I've got to turn salt licks into sugar cubes. But at least the sermons are really quick and easy to write. It just goes like, Dear Jesus. You guys can bow your heads if you want to be respectful. Thank you for this beautiful herd and all this grass or whatever it is we eat. Please hold our hands as we cross the street. In your name, we do deer stuff. Amen. I used to think deer were really stupid for getting hit by cars. Like, these guys can get away from wolves, but they can't get away from cars. I know they're fast, but it's pretty much just in a straight line. And then one day, I couldn't get away from a car. You feel differently after you've walked a mile in their hooves. Someday I'm hoping that deer evolve really long legs so that cars can just safely pass right underneath them. But I worry that the very next month we will invent flying cars and the problem will start all over again. I'll be up here telling you guys a story about how I got into a flying car accident. They can make a Disney movie and be like, Passion the Skates 2. You guys ever think that Lunchables just look at charcuterie and go, God, that could have been me. Only I would have studied harder in high school. All right, that's enough of me, guys. We're going to get the guy who you came all the way out here for. You've probably seen him as the ex-cop from Bob and Tom. He's been on HBO. He's been on Comedy Central. Please make it as loud as you're legally able to for Mike Armstrong.
Let's hear it for John. Come on, everybody clap for John. People in the back, clap. I'm surprised I'm here. A few years ago, I hit a guy rollerblading. Y'all better laugh. I got 5 kids. I'll move here. I swear I will. I'll level the house and pull the trailer right in. I'm not afraid of you guys. I had to follow a herd of deers to get here. There ain't nothing on the road but dead animals. Apparently, you got to have a hunting license to drive through here. Nothing scares me. I got an ex-wife. I knew that marriage was going bad when I started practicing her signature. Well, just in case you left and never came back.
A little louder, Mike.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, y'all understand it? Should I say press 2 to speak English or something? Anyway, I actually got married again. Can you hear me, ma'am? Not at all? Yeah, crank it. How about that? Don't? Oh, okay. Adjust those hearing aids to anybody over 65. I actually got married again. I married a girl from Michigan. Cop. Yeah, I think she's worse than I am. For my birthday, she got me a bracelet that said, "Do not resuscitate." Okay, I want this table on my jury trial. Yeah, okay. Can you hear me now, ma'am? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. My first wife didn't get it. Stayed mad. Got mad because we got kicked out of Denny's one time. We're in Savannah, Georgia, did a midnight show, walking Denny's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I didn't know they'd had a Civil War reenactment earlier that day. I walk in and all these people are in uniforms going, "Hey, service around here must suck. How long y'all been waiting?" Well, Denny's has no sense of humor at 3 o'clock in the morning. See all the help wanted signs at Denny's? It's the customers putting them up. You can laugh, sir. Come with me. I'm not going to hypnotize you. Sleep. Anyway. Y'all know I'm not getting paid for this, right? I'm having more fun than you people. Anyway, I just like to have fun. People don't get it. Like my ex-wife, she wouldn't even take me to a nice restaurant. You know how you got to wait in line? They always ask your last name. Always went next. And they're like, "Who's next?" Right here. After about 15 minutes of that, they'll get you a table. Every year I get her something weird for her birthday just to make her mad. Last year I got her a headstone. Oh, I probably shouldn't have put both dates on it. She was complaining, and I kept thinking, just 3 more weeks. I didn't ever killed her. You know why? Because she would have complained through the whole thing and ruined it for me. She's one of those people, I could be stabbing her. That better not be one of my good knives. I just had this carpet cleaned. Drag me in the kitchen. You can't kill evil, little brother. We'll start a gang here. We don't care. No roller skating, though. I seen a guy get hit by a car doing that. But I like being married. You know, the first year you're married, both sides can do whatever you want to do. After that first year, your buddies are coming over going, "Hey, you want to go fishing?" And I'm like, "Oh, man. Well, that ain't going to happen. We're going to Bed Bath & Beyond." She really needs throw pillows. After 5 years, you're answering the door. "Master doesn't like it when you come here." Go away, go away. They're leaving, precious. They're leaving. Take the ring, take it. Well, some of y'all seen the movie. It took me 7 years to get a girlfriend. I finally married her, but it took me 7 years. Because I tell women the truth. If you can get past the way I look and everything about me, I'm quite the catch. Plus, I'm 72 years old. What am I going to do? Get on one knee and go, "Will you bury me? Now help me up." Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. The ones in the back are going, "How you turn this to another station?" I just have fun. People don't get it. Y'all want to hear something cool? This is true. My wife's only 42. But I get along with her parents great. They get it. Me and her dad was talking one day, and my wife walked in, and he went, "Grown-ups are talking." This is funny too. We went to get our haircuts. Don't laugh. And the girl cutting my wife's hair looks at her and goes, "Are you his caregiver?" She goes, "No, that's my husband." The girl goes, "Oh." So we go to Michael's afterwards. She's walking around. All of a sudden, over to PA, we're the caregiver of Mike Armstrong. Please come to the front. She's walking up. I knew you wasn't going to let her go. And I'm running to her going, "I would never do dare." I know I only got 30 years to live, maybe 40 if I take care of myself. That wasn't supposed to be funny, sir. My dad's 101. Huh. Yeah, he's dating a 90-year-old gold digger. Oh, she showed up at the party in a brand new electric wheelchair, portable oxygen tank. I'm like, "Dad, she's using you." I checked her out. She doesn't even have a job. She's 90. And her last 3 boyfriends died in their sleep. I'm watching her. I'm watching her. Why is it when people say they're watching you, they do this? You think cross-eyed people do this? Now, I'm not making fun of cross-eyed people because my best friend has an eye that goes this way. But he saved my life. I did not see that car come from around the corner. Well, I know where these people stand. More sick jokes, sir. More sick. I carry bond money with me. I really do. You know, I'm 72. What are you going to... How old are you, brother?
I'm 31.
You're 31. I'm 72. If you touch me, it's elderly abuse. I'll show up to court in a wheelchair with my caregiver pushing me. The judge goes, "What's going on?" "I just wanted to go to bingo." I know I'm getting old. We were down in Florida. They thought I lived there. Y'all go to Florida a lot? No. Why would you leave this lights of heaven? It is heaven here. Anyway, I like Florida, but I always go to where the old people are. Port Charlotte, you ever been there? The average age is 95, I'm not kidding. Survivors from the Titanic live there. I said, that's the only place in America where somebody walks into Walmart and looks at the greeter and goes, "How are you, young man?" You better park way in the back, too, when you go to Florida. Because old people are playing bumper car down there. They don't even care. It's like, "Sorry. Guess who I ran into today?" But my wife's always staying on me like, "Leave people alone." We were coming out of a grocery store. There's 5 older ladies standing there. I got a cap on. I push my cap down. And I'm walking out going, "Where's my car?" And some old lady yelled, "Hit the panic button. That's what I do." That joke kills in Florida, baby. They got their lighters out. This side's getting, I keep feeling like I'm having a stroke. I can hear you guys laugh. I don't hear nothing.
You might, hey, you alright?
Some of them, I think they're mad because they're from Port Charlotte.
They can't hear you.
Turn her up. You're with me, brother. I like that. I got the 5-year-olds laughing. I can't get the older ones to do anything. I carry bond money. Just do what you want to do when you get older. I like to pick up hitchhikers. Oh, as soon as I get in, I make a U-turn. What are they going to do about it? I do this wherever I go. I like to go to grocery stores on Saturday morning about 8 o'clock. You know how the lines are 10 miles long? They always leave that last aisle open. I'll walk down the end and go, "I'll take somebody down here." I let them pile it up. Oh, lady, it's my break time. Tell the manager. I leave and let the store deal with it. That's why it takes me so long to get anywhere. If I'm up in Pennsylvania, I will stop at every Amish house that I come to. I just knock on their door and go, I'm an electrician. Need any work done around here? What are they going to do, shoot me? I may load that muzzle, I'm gone. Can't chase me. It's a buggy. I do shows for the Amish all the time, I swear. They love me, I don't know what it is. But last one I did was 500 people. They actually built the stage a half hour before I went up. I'm like, y'all should be in Habitat for Humanity. Build a house in a day, that'd be good TV. Ezekiel family moved that buggy. There's some hot Amish girls too, boys. I'm not kidding, there's some good looking Amish girls. I can't even look at a coffee filter without thinking of one of them. I seen her ankle, that's third base in their world. I might be engaged and don't even know it. Okay, some of y'all a little harsh on the Amish girl. What's the main religion up here, Baptist?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows? Well, I'm Catholic, we don't read the Bible, so maybe you can help me out with this one. Well, in the Ten Commandments it says, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Now, are they talking next door? Is there like a cutoff somewhere? I don't want to sin. Are you with me, sir? You with me? Yeah. On my eyes. You're in your own world. That's good for me, brother. Anyway, good for you. You got kids? Well, you seem excited about it, too. I got 5. Spank you, kids. Most of them got their pants halfway down their butt anyway. You got a clear shot. Take it. You just can't beat them. Don't beat them. Our parents beat us. My mom used to whip me till she explained to me what I did wrong. She'd be whipping me, I told you not to go. I'm just glad she didn't stutter. Now, I'm not making fun of stutterers, because my friend with the eye, he stutters really bad. But he became an auctioneer. Honey. You know I write these jokes myself, right? Why is it the dads always get blamed for everything the sons do? Mama, she used to call me all the time. I found dirty magazines in your son's room. What are you going to do about it? Find a better place to hide them. She got a rude awakening. She came home from work early and caught one of them fooling around with some girl. Freaked out. Made me take him to the doctor. Sure enough, he needed glasses. He was butt ugly, brother. Butt ugly. I was making chili that night. I picked up an onion and I went, your girlfriend made my onion cry. He's like, let it go, Dad. No can do, baby. A lot of revenge for your children. We're at that age. A lot of revenge. I'm going to live to be 95 years old. I'm going to live with my kids. I'm going to be sitting at their kitchen table going, uh-oh, I pooped. Change me and bring me my soup. I don't know what it is with old people and soup, but I want mine too. You still with me, little brother? Yeah. I'm watching you. Anyway, I wish I could meet I got a son that's a priest. I wish I could meet him. He's got red hair, looks just like Opie. When he was little, he only had 20% sight. But he'd make jokes about it. He's always had a good sense of humor. 20% sight, he'd go, hear you later. He would get me in trouble. We had new neighbors move in next door. He knows they're unpacking their stuff. He puts a dog collar around his neck. Walks up to where the line would be and goes, They're like, what's wrong, little boy? And he goes, my dad put up an invisible fence so I wouldn't go out in the street. Of course, he runs in the house. 2 seconds later, they're beating on my door. Don't you think that's a little cruel? I went over to the closet and went, hey, stay away from the neighbors. Just always been funny. Kindergarten, they had show and tell. He pulls out a rabbit's foot. Teacher went, lucky rabbit's foot? He went, only thing left in the trap, pretty lucky. I got that call that night. Mr. Armstrong, I think we're going to have a problem with Christopher this year. I'm not married to you. Got to draw the line somewhere, brother. I like Michigan. My wife was working up here as a cop. I came up here to visit her one time. Of course, she had a blizzard. Then I hit a deer, cleverly disguised as a snowmobiler. Man, those things are mean when you flip them. Come running right at me. I had to put him down. Okay, this side don't like murder, apparently. It could snow up here anytime. You know, it could be nice today. Tomorrow you'll have 2 feet of snow. And then y'all make excuses for it. You're like, it's fluffy snow. I'm from Kentucky. Fifth flurries, we're running through the streets going, we're all gonna die. That's what I tell people up north. If it's snowing, you think somebody's blinking their lights on and off? That's me spinning around. I don't do snow. We don't have no snowplow equipment. We got 2 guys with shovels on the highway and another guy with a can of salt going, drive around us. Good luck with all that. Yeah, I was married 18 years, first time. Yeah, please don't clap. No, I was married so long I didn't even look both ways when I crossed the street. I used to walk across 75 all the time. Should have waited till it snowed. You know, being from Kentucky, I can come up here and get away with anything. What's the first thing you think whenever somebody says they're from Kentucky? Down, 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 down. Yeah, it's true. You've seen Deliverance. So I can get away with anything. Me and my son was up here one time. We're going through one of your villages or whatever it is. And the red lights were on the corners. They wasn't hanging down, so I ran a red light. And this cop's pulling me over. I looked at my son and I go, we're hillbillies. So the cop walks up and he goes, you know why I pulled you over? You ran a red light back there. And I went, we ain't got nothing like that down there in Kentucky. My son goes, look, Daddy, there's another one. I go, take a picture of it because your mom ain't going to believe me. That cop's like, just be careful. Go on, get out of here. Go. They're not going to deal with hillbillies on mine. I got northern friends. I got one friend from New York. I actually think he's in the mafia. I brought him to Kentucky. We went deer hunting. He put the deer in the trunk and then shot it. Oh, you like killing deers, do we, over here? I won't even talk to him on the phone anymore. That guy's scary. He called me up one night. Hey, did you hear about Tony? He got killed tomorrow. Yes, I was a cop. I was a cop for 14 years on the Louisville Police Department in Kentucky. About 2,000 cops on that force. I probably made 3 arrests and wrote 2 tickets the whole time I was on there. I just didn't want to get involved. The weirdest arrest I ever made, and this is a true story. A guy was so drunk, he was stuck in a ditch, thought he was on the expressway driving. He's just in this ditch. Me and my partner showed up and went, watch this. I went running by his window. Pull over. Pull over, I'm getting tired. This idiot actually put his turn signal on and pulled over. I had to arrest him because he was stupid. Drunk people say funny stuff. I pulled over a guy drunk in a camper. He gets out of his camper and goes, you can't arrest me, I'm already home. Made sense to me. See you later. I'm getting in my car, he's screaming, get out of my yard. If you ever get pulled over by the police and you really are drinking, they tell you to count to 10 backwards. Don't do this. 1, 2, you're going to jail. They tell you to do the ABCs, don't sing them. If you're drunk, you'll finish with, now I've said my ABC. Tell me what you think of me. I think you're going to jail. I don't drink anymore. My wife now, she beat it out of me. Last time I came home, she's going, drunk again. I'm like, me too. I even quit smoking pot after I got off police department. Well, I didn't know it cost that much. Are you people that naive? It looks like some pot smokers over here, right there, man. I was actually a detective for 7 years, if you can imagine that. They put me back in uniform, they let me keep an unmarked car, and I'm like, what are they thinking? Because I'm going to have fun. I used to go up on the highway, I wasn't even supposed to be there. I just pull people over at random and walk up and go, hey, you might want to slow down and run a radar right up there. Get back in my car and leave. You know, on the expressway where it says authorized vehicles only, people still do it, and I'd pull up behind them, put on my blue lights, watch them cringe. Then I'd go over my microphone and go, I authorize you. I just want to see the face. People are smart off to me, I'd smart off back. Why ain't you out catching real criminals? Tell you the truth, lady, I'm not that good at this job. I'm still trying to figure out a way to get disability without actually hurting myself. They always say, you look like a cop, are you? Ixnay, dopenay, narcnay.
Maybe.
Yeah, you know everybody in my family's cops, and even got a couple of federal boys. Everybody goes, man, y'all really love each other as much as you're hugging. I go, no, we're checking each other for wires. I was this way on the police department. I'm not kidding. I could, because people up north are actually scared to death of Kentucky, and every cop knows it, especially on third shift. So I'd go up on the highway, wait for a northern plate, find the darkest spot I could hit them with the lights, be walking up with mirrored sunglasses on. Where are you from, boy? Pittsburgh. And why does your license plate say Pennsylvania? You know, he talked about me all the way home. Never wrote a kid a ticket either. I felt bad for him. You know, it's their whole life. It messes up their insurance. I catch them going 40 over. I go, listen, dude, I don't want to write you a ticket, but I can't let you go. Here's what we're going to do. Pee in your pants and you're out of here. They do it. Who are they going to tell? Mom, I was going 50 miles over the speed limit and the cop made me pee in my pants. Not going to happen. Is there any cops out here? I don't want to plant a seed in your head, but you know you get 3 months off with pay if you shoot somebody. All I'm saying is, time it right, you're home for the holidays. I shot 3 people. I'm good with it. I'm not kidding. I really am. Don't come at me. I'll pop you. And it's always these little punks jumping out of a truck with a baseball bat. I'll tear your head off. Really? Life's in danger. October 16th. Yeah. I'll be home for Christmas. Do a little Elvis at you, brother. You're high as a kite, aren't you? Not high enough. I always have fun. People just don't get it sometimes. But anyway, I was a detective for 7 years. Worked in the projects mostly. That's where I was happy. You know, me and my partner are cutting through the projects one time. These people are selling dope right out in the open. I mean, hard drugs. So we jump out, we chase them. They go in the house. We run in after them. They ran out the back door. There's one kid standing there about 14 years old, just hawking me down. All of a sudden he grabs a pair of scissors. And I went, rock, paper, scissors, gun. I win. He goes, yep. He's the only one to let go. So I'll be selling t-shirts after the show, since I'm not getting paid. You don't have to buy one. I can only follow one of you home. I got rock, paper, scissors, gun shirts. I got these bad boys too. These are new. So if you want to come and get one, it's cool. I take charge. And if not, do whatever you do. What's your name, sir? I like it.
Tyler.
Tyler?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Tyler. You live here?
Yep.
Yes or no, Tyler? Man, don't take him on jeopardy. Where you live, Tyler? I don't know. Hang in there, Tyler. That GED's going to come in handy. Are y'all all friends? No? You just came here for a free beer. I can tell you're an alcoholic, sir. That's okay. I got to get out of here. We can't see each other anymore, Tyler. I like to do that in elevators. You know how when the elevator door opens, I'll go, we can't see each other anymore. Scares the crap out of them. It's not against the law. I checked with my attorney. She said I can even reach for them. I got a feeling y'all just don't have any fun up here in them rigs. See, I do stuff all the time. You know, some of you women are looking at me like my wife does. It's quiet time, mine. We were going down to Florida. We were at a Pilot gas station. For no reason at all, I walked up to a complete strange woman and went, I accept your apology. And she went, I'm not apologizing to you. And I went, no pickbacks. Walked away. Now I'm in her head. I do stuff like that. I did this the other day. I don't know how funny it is, but I did it the other day. There was kind of like 5 yuppie guys standing there talking. I had my phone out acting like I was talking, and I'm going, sir, there are no Chinese spies in our company. I checked it out myself. Can you hold on a minute, sir? Okay, I'm back, sir. That was just my wife wanting some milk. They're looking at me like, you're the spy. Idiots. Anyway, I got to get out of here. You know the best part about being on a police department? This is true. You get a take-home car 24/7. And I had an unmarked car, which made it great. I'm off duty one night. I'm stopped at a light. A whole carload of kids pull up next to me. They're smoking dope like Cheech and Chong. I mean, it's coming out the windows. I'm laughing my head off. I come up behind them. I hit them with the lights. They're trying to eat it. I'm walking up to their car going, you're in trouble. Get her out of the bar. And the driver's like, you're freaking me out. I'm not going to arrest a bunch of kids over a bag of pot. I stuck my head in the car and went, bye-bye. After I took a big choke off what they were smoking, I went to Denny's. Thanks a lot for coming out. God bless you, and I mean it. Thank you very much for having me. Go crazy. Go crazy. Thank you. I'll be over there.